Hi guys, today we're here with our very own nurse Tessa, who has recently been awarded Washington State Nurse of the Year. Thank you for being here.
Thank you. I'm excited to share.
So I have a few questions for you. First, can you just give us a little bit of background about you on who you are?
Yeah, so I'm Tessa McElraith. I've been a school nurse for 6 years. I've worked at most of the elementary schools and the high school, which is my favorite. Before that, I was a orthopedic operating room nurse. Yeah.
Nice. So now talk about the award. So what are the requirements to be awarded Nurse of the Year?
So for Washington State, you're nominated based on work that you do in advocacy and nursing practice. So there's different kind of guidelines that you need to meet, like demonstrating an excellence in school nursing practice, leadership in school health. You have to have letters of recommendation from employers and coworkers, and show that you kind of like facilitate positive things in your community. So, yeah.
So how does it feel to be awarded Nurse of the Year?
It's a huge honor. Some of the things that got me nominated were I'm the legislative chair for the School Nurse Organization of Washington, so I do a lot of state level advocacy. And I work on the Social Emotional Learning Advisory Committee for OSPI, so just kind of stuff that isn't always in my everyday job at Burlington, but it's just an honor to be recognized for some of those things that I do in my free time.
And what do you think makes you stand out from the other nurses?
So this year, so they surprised me with this award. I did not know I was getting it. I was really shocked. So in part is leading the advisory group and the committees for legislative. So I do a lot of work meeting with senators and local representatives and statewide representatives. I wrote a few articles that were published in some administrative magazines and for Washington State Nurses Association. And then some of my work with our local committees for coalitions and committees for healthy communities, some of that. And I did all that with working full time and getting my master's in mental health and wellness. So I think some of my coworkers were just impressed.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's awesome. So why did you want to be a nurse?
You want to say because you want to help people, but I really enjoy helping people be the best that they can be, and I think that nursing gives you that opportunity. When I worked in orthopedics, it was like getting people back to how they used to live and being able, repairing something that was broken, and then helping them through that process. And in school nursing, I really enjoy school nursing because number one, y'all have to go to school for most of the year, so you're stuck in school with me. So if I'm supporting kids, I get a lot of time with them, more than just like your doctor's office visit one day a week or one day a year or a couple times a year, and just being able to encourage people, and especially for the high school, like my favorite thing is being able to help kids be able to advocate for their own health needs, and teaching them how to do that has been super fun.
Yeah, that's great. So what's the most rewarding aspect of your job?
Most rewarding is seeing our students overcome really hard things, and especially sometimes when it's health related, it's not something that everyone sees or gets to know because you have privacy for your health issues. But when I'm kind of behind the scenes and supporting students. It's great to see students find success and overcome barriers to their education, or being well, or just having those like really honest conversations. Like I love when students can have those conversations with me and I can be that positive adult to help them through something. So that's super rewarding for me.
So what was the process or path like to becoming a nurse, and what was the hardest part?
Ooh. And so there's different degrees. There's a 2-year degree, which I had that and I worked that for a while. And then you get your 4-year degree if you want. You finish up generally your 2 years of school, and then you have to take what's called the NCLEX, which is a state exam. It's pretty hard. You have to pass that, and then you get licensed, and you can work as a registered nurse. I went on and got my bachelor's through University of Washington, and that was what helped me realize I wanted to do school nursing, because it was really leadership and public health based more than just the clinical care. So that's what I decided for nursing, and then I wanted to enhance my nursing degree. I didn't get a master's in nursing. I actually got a master's in mental health and wellness with an emphasis in prevention. So I did that because I think that benefits working in a school. So there are different pathways to get nursing, but that's the way I went.
All right, so the last question is, what advice would you give your teenage self?
My teenage self. Number one, I shouldn't have stressed out so much to get a 4.0, because nobody cares that I got a 4.0 in my master's program. Opportunities will rise and you will find a career that you appreciate. I did not think I was going to go into nursing. I wanted to go into sports management, but life circumstances, I kind of ended up falling into nursing and absolutely love it. I think it's a great career path with lots of different options. So I guess I just would have told myself to not be so worried and roll with it.
Nice. So thank you again for taking the time to do this, and everyone go congratulate Nurse Tessa on this award.
Thank you.